Away game 18 out of 18 for myself this season. Stuart Maynard's reign hasn't brought the best start so far. 1-1, drew 1, lost 6. We have had tough fixtures in that time, but then again, we haven't really played well enough over the majority of them, and that needs to change. Tuesday night away games, they can be good fun. The last one was. Let's hope tonight is also another fun one. Wrexham we played alright, Mansfield we played alright, Newport we played really well. But yeah, we've got to start putting points on the board. It's not been good enough for a while. 12 losses in the last 19 games since the start of November shows that things have got to start going well soon. Go on, Oxford Honey Pies, let's do this. Goldrick, Bostock, Baldwin and Warner all unavailable. Tixon, McCoy and Cameron in a makeshift back three. First real chance, and it comes Crawley's way. Crossed into the box. I think it was Danilo Orsi at the back post. Saved by Slocum, and then the follow-up was also saved by him. We had a half chance. I think Macca couldn't get his foot around it, and neither could the man. When Jody put the ball into the box. Dan Crawley with Knott's first chance. A good run into the penalty area. Good save by Adai. It looked like it was heading from the bottom corner, but he took a hand out. And oh! Super sub! Sam Austin. He's deserved that, Sam Austin. He's started well. So far, I think he's probably been our best player. Clady Volos just at the bar for Crawley with a curling effort from, I don't know if it was inside or outside the penalty area. I mean, we're on the lot now, and there's still no hope. We're asking to concede here. Crawley are all over us. Harry Forster's getting in down our right hand side all the time. Macca tried to chip their keeper, but he should have hit it with power there. From O'Brien's pass, Aaron the man with an absolute amazing run into the penalty. I think it's the penalty. No, it was not the penalty area. It's just outside the 18-yard box, I think. And then we didn't make anything of it. Right, our passing wasn't that great in the end. We got it over to the other side, and we just messed up our passes. Slocum with a strong hand to that swerving shot. We're getting a bit more of a foothold now, Crawley. We're down to 10 men. Robertson's been sent off. Cameron giving it away, and then Robertson pulling back their player. Sam Slocum's had a really good performance so far, second half. He's kept us in the lead so far, but things have just got a lot more difficult. Five successive defeats, 13 losses in our last 20 games, and that's since the start of November, just in the league. 30 shots on our goal, and whilst not all of them are on target, it's still the same at the end of the day. It's still another defeat. Crawley 2, Notts 1. Once again, from an away game, we go home empty-handed, where for 78 minutes we were 1-0 up. And I thought we started well. Sam Austin started the game well. Crawley they were quick on the ball, and credit has to go to Scotland yet, actually, because, they were relegation favourites at the start of the season, and he's done a really good job there. But I thought Sam Slocum had a really good game, and if it wasn't for him, it could have been more than 2-1. Crawley had a lot of chances. They had quite a few chances in the first half. Lolos hit the bar. A couple of good saves from Slocum as well. We took the lead. We actually had a few chances ourselves in the first half. Sam Austin obviously scored after winning a tussle in the penalty area with a defender. Macca tried to chip their keeper where he might have been better placing it. He also forced a good save from Adai. Crawley Crawley's shot looked like it was headed for the bottom corner, but where it was saved by a die as well in the Crawley goal. So we did have chances first off, and I felt we had control of the midfield for quite a bit of it. Whilst Crawley were ramping up the pressure on our goal, as they did in the second half as well. You know, we stood firm just about, and the worst at that point we could do was, you know, draw really. And then the game changes when we go down to 10 men. Scott Robertson's already on a booking. It was a silly first yellow card as well. He'd already given the throwing their way, and then like 10 minutes later he gets his second booking where he needlessly just pushes a Crawley player in the back when they chip the ball over the top of our defence, whilst other players and Slocum have got it covered. And then they score 2 goals in 5 minutes. A ball through to Clady Lolos, who scores, and Adi Adiemo, who the second time this season he's had a good game against us, and I think they signed him from like the 8th tier, and he looks a good find for Crawley. But yeah, he hammers one into the bottom corner where Slocum's unsighted, 2-1. And after the red card, we don't really, you know, get into their penalty area at all. The man was all right. I thought the man played all right on Tuesday. You know, he made a few good runs into the penalty area, and up until that sending off, I felt like we had control of the midfield. I noticed Maynard called on several more experienced players coming back into the team, like Slocum, Chickson, O'Brien. You know, fair dues to Sam Slocum. Like, that was probably his best performance in a not shirt. The thing is as well, like, going forward, we're just not as clinical, and also it's not as fluid as well. It really isn't, like, we're not attacking with as much fluidity as we used to. It used to be a lot higher intensity, and now it's sometimes we get into the penalty area or get on the edge of the penalty area, and it's just a bit too slow, and our decision making's a bit poor, and it's a bit annoying, and it needs to step up a bit. And I think the subs were poor as well, what we brought on. When you're down to 10 men, you need players who are going to keep possession, and you need to bring on an outlet, really. And we didn't. We went a bit defensive. We invited pressure. And when you invite pressure and you're a team that can't defend, it only ends one way. And that's how it ended. But the thing is, the longer it goes on, the more times you don't win a game, though. Like, we need to win on Saturday, but like the longer it goes on where you don't win, you're putting more pressure on yourself to win the next game. And it does that every time you don't win. So if we don't win on Saturday, that means you're putting more pressure on yourselves to go and win at Bradford on Tuesday. If you don't win that game, it's extra pressure to beat Salford on Saturday. And it goes on. We've got to start picking up 3 points sooner rather than later. Otherwise, the pressure's gonna build even more. And it's bad at the moment, and I just want to see more. I need to see more. I just want to see like a step forward taken. Because after Newport, I know we were unlucky at Wrexham, but we've taken steps back since from against Newport and Wrexham. We played well in both, but you know, since then we've just taken steps backwards, and it's just so frustrating. If you enjoyed the vlog, give it a like, comment down below your thoughts on the game. Say subscribe if you're subscribed, subscribe if you're new. Be safe, be champions, and as always, Toodaloo.